So, if you've ever wondered, how do I start a cult or like a new religion? I think the Bible tells us how. And I get this from Judges chapter 17, how to start a cult. There are four steps. You need to get funding, you need to make idols, you need to hire a priest, and you need to make it legitimate. So, firstly, on funding, Micah steals money from his mother. And we know that stealing is bad, guys, don't steal. But somehow, for Micah, if you're stealing for God, that seems to make it okay, somehow. Number two, he makes idols. Now, apparently, this is a very important step. And God does say, don't make idols. It's very, very bad. He forbids it in his commandments. But Micah's mom says that she dedicates this idol to God. So for some reason, if you dedicate something that's bad to God, it makes it good. Very interesting, warped thinking. Number three is HR. You have to hire a priest. And Micah hires his son, which is very, very smart because his son has to do all the work of all the priesting, all the worship, look after the idols, that kind of thing. But it's smart because Micah is still in charge. In the organizational structure of this cult, Micah is still the CEO of his own cult. Very interesting. Finally, he makes it official. So, it's not enough to make a cult that people think, oh, it's so weird, I don't want to join that cult. But you want a cult that's kind of like legit. And the way to make it legit is by borrowing or maybe even stealing from another religion. And so what Michael does is he hires this Levitical priest, kind of like hiring another pastor from another church. And he fires his son and makes this pastor the pastor of his cult. And by getting a legitimate priest, he makes his cult a legitimate religion. So very, very smart. 4 steps on how to start your own cult. Yeah.